Spy gear! Spy gear!
Stuck inside going 95. The way she looked at me with a dirty gleam, it was like she wanted to hurt me. I seen it before, a beautiful night. I thought it could just be the white wine. Oh, here we go, it's a showdown between Geminis. Someone's going down, but it ain't gonna be me.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Brooklyn Prepper. I just wanted to share this little thing I found in my kid's drawer. I must have bought this toy for my kid maybe about a year and a half ago. He really didn't play with it too much, right? But I was looking, I was like, wow, this is like a fun little gadget to have, right? What really made me start thinking about it, when I opened the drawer up, right? All these sensors were on the on position, and they were in his drawer for like a year and a half probably. So they all on the on position, right? So you got these little sensors. Each of the little sensors, they detect motion, right? So you get sensor 1, and you see that, sensor 2, and you got sensor 3 obviously. And then you got a receiver, right? So when I opened the drawer up and they were all in the on position, they haven't been laying there for a long time. I turned the receiver on like this, and they started working. See? That's sensor 2. You want? There you go, right? Right. Let me put this one on. I get the other one. That was sensor 2. Oh, let's shut sensor 2 off. Shut up. Shut up. Right. We got sensor 3. Alright, now the battery's starting to die. But just to goes to show you, sensor 1 and sensor 3 battery finally went. But they were laying in the on position in there for a long time, for over a year and a half. Sensor 2 is still going strong. Look at that. But anyway, what I wanted to do is just share this with you. This is a $19 toy, right? In my opinion, and this toy is made by Spy Gear, right? You can look it up on eBay and stuff like that, and you could find them. But I believe they're like 19 bucks, $19.99. They always throw at you, right? And then I was thinking about it. I said, these sensors, right? You know, I made my daughter go in the other room with one of them, right? I wanted to see how far they go through walls. And like in my house here, in Brooklyn, we have all concrete, cement walls. It's a strong house, right? And she was in her room, which is about maybe 40 feet away from where I am right now. And this thing was picking it up through the walls and everything, even with really almost dead batteries, right? And I said to myself, outside, these things are probably going to transmit about, I would say, anywhere from 100 to 150 feet, or maybe even more, right, if you're in the outdoors. But long story short, I said, can toys fit into your prepper war chest? And I believe so. And know what's good about this? You got each little sector has a light. When one of the sectors go off, you could take one of those markers, those erase markers, and you could write down where they are, where you located them, so you know when the sensor goes off, you know which sensor went off and what direction it was in, right? And plus it has a silent mode where you can put it in the middle, and the only thing that would happen, I'll show you. I'll put number 2 back on. See, the light would just blink. Right, which is cool too. You don't have to hear that annoying voice. But that's it. Right? You wave your hand. But you can put it silent, and it goes silent. And then when you want to do, if it's a false alarm, you press this button, and it resets everything. Let me get away from the sensor. See, it resets it. And if you put your hand in front of it again, it will go back off. Right? And I was saying to myself, for a cheap little toy, right, this thing works really good. And I believe if you're shopping around, you're on a budget, and you want to have a little security system for $19.95, or maybe even if they're like 20 bucks or $25, right? It's the same technology they use in home surveillance systems, right? Where you're going to spend 4 times the amount of money because it's packaged as a home surveillance system. They can't sell these for a lot of money because it's packaged as a toy. But guess what? It's the same technology, right? So if I was you guys, look through your kids' toys, and you might find some things they don't play with no more, and stuff like that. You could put in your prepper's war chest, because I believe toys have a spot in my box for sure, and this is going in there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start going through my kids' toys, because I know he had some well-controlled cars that you could drive them through like a video camera and stuff like that. I'm going to look for that thing, and that might even work out good for me. So this is a little idea, guys. When you're going through your kids' toys, you might find little things like this. Or if you're looking for a cheap surveillance system to put around your camp spot or even around your house when in time of emergency, if these batteries were just sitting in a drawer for a year and a half, right, and they're still working, well, these were working, now they finally went dead, but a year and a half and they're still working, these things are going to last a long time. And the transmitter, and all it takes is a couple of AA batteries and you're set to go. You carry some extra batteries with you, but it's a good little item. I was really impressed with it. I'm so excited about this. Only kidding aside, but live for today, prep for tomorrow. I wanted to share that with you. I was cleaning my kids' messy drawers out and I found some gold in there. So don't overlook things that you might say, you know what does that have to do with prepping? You can find, I think, a lot of items we might look over probably can help us in a bad situation. So always keep your mind open to stuff, guys. All right? So, like, again, live for today, prep for tomorrow, and I see you next time.